Hey, the mic is hot, everybody. Anyone in the studio? I thought we were gonna do some drumming for tonight. For Let's Have Bingo, it'd be perfect night to do a drum track. Try out the new camera. We want to do that? Okay, we'll put a pause on this and we'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna start up the drums. Hot mic, everybody. Yeah, I know. I said it already. Um, Drum track. We're gonna start it up here. I got the camera working. I got it set up. We're gonna have the studio drummer sit down and put some drum tracks together, and then I can bring that back in onto the laptop, and then I can have that playing back while we do some music music enhancement, and then we'll do some movie magic stuff too. Okay, I'll be back. Go. Okay, I'm doing a recording on the desktop editor here. No, nope, that's not right either. Here, we need some light on this, so I'll go ahead and pause this. There's the drums, the studio, the video editor on here. Here, okay, see, that's not what's playing. That's what's playing right there. Okay. Oh, cool. This is what I recorded earlier, and I have it playing back now. This is what this should be on the desktop. Oops, hold on a second. Be right with you, folks. There it is on the desktop. So what I can do is this. And then what I do is I put it on repeat. So once it loops through, it'll loop back through. So I'll put him up in the corner there, and then I control his volume. That's a studio drummer. That's our studio drummer right there. I got him on drumming duty tonight. Like I said, we'll put him up in the corner. I got the camera going. I'm also recording on the Coaster Planet, and I'm working on Grezzel's Den Speedway. And I'm starting to work around the racetrack. There's been a couple things I've done with that so far. I've created an imaginary league for, I'm thinking about maybe doing a fictitious, leaderboard thing. I might look at the carts and see which ones are doing what. Maybe I could create a little spreadsheet and then post, just to make it look like there's an actual league going on. It doesn't have to be for real. But there are actual go-kart leagues where they go from, like I said, I don't know from before if each place has their carts and you go there, or I imagine depending on what level go-kart you're racing at. See, we can turn the volume down. This is a voiceover's job. Turn the volume down. So when you see stuff going on and hear voices and talking behind the scenes and stuff, that's usually Mr. Voiceover. Mr. Editor is here, does most of the work, does the voice for Andy, because Andy works in the inside in the office in the studio here doing the design work. Andy. Excuse me. So when I speed this up, it's going to be Andy's voice you're going to hear, and it's me doing Andy's voice, Mr. Editor, introducing Andy, the designer of Grezzel's Den Speedway. And Alex is the one you hear in the park that's actually doing the work. Like I've got this clip going right now. We're putting a couple of buildings up, and I'm creating a viewpoint, if that's what you want to call it. I got to do something though real quick. Hold on, give me a second. There we go. That way I'm not looking at myself all the time, and I'm watching what I'm doing here. Because basically I just put the audio track in here. I've already created a video. I've moved some of the clips around to get it to fit. I've sped some up, and that's what you hear in the background. That's the voice. So if I'm doing narration, or if I'm talking, or if I'm mic'd up while I'm working in the park, and then when I speed that clip up, that's Alex. That's the voice Alex, the prairie dog that doing the work in the park. Alex, she's part of the family, and then Mom, she approves everything. So I know Mom personally. Okay, so I created this little square area here. I put these cars here, and I'm trying to maybe make it look like it's a club. And I thought maybe the Hats Club, the Black Hats Club, and it would be maybe a club uh, um, with the go-kart track. I was thinking like the league. There would be league members of the league, and that would be their showcase there. And they're also into, you know, vintage cars maybe, and that's what you see. There's the convertibles on a nice day, and then they're doing the videos and stuff. Or it could be a dealership too. It could be a dealership that's tied in, that sponsors the league for the go-kart track. I like that. That's a good idea. And they sell these cars not here at the park. You got to go to the dealership, but they're using their cars as part of because they sponsor the league. So they get a little bit of free marketing, if you will, but at the same time they're flipping the bill for a lot of the expense for the league. And there's a big awards doing at the end of the season, and that's usually like if it was an actual situation, then that's when the off-track amusements would pack up. They all go to the next town or next place where the next championship's going to be, set it all up, and start racing again. But that's kind of the impression that the park is giving. That's a car that didn't make it. No, I wanted to put something in there, but okay, maybe it's about restoration. Maybe it's a restoration club, and they'll take this one and turn it into one of those that you see. I like the league club. I like the idea that it's on fire. It's a dragging, it's breathing fire. That's what I put in the hood of that car. It's the head of a dragon breathing fire. You can do some neat stuff. Then I got so that when I put the windows on, you look in the window, there's something in there, right? It's the same thing with out front where I put the cars and the people standing. And I like the Black Hats Club, and they, that's what I mean. They sponsor the go-kart track here. They sponsor the league here for old Grezzel's Dance Speedway. I gotta slow down, but that's what I mean. It's just like I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. It's like they sponsor the league, and because they sponsor the league, they get a little bit of free marketing, and that's what they're doing there. They're showing that they restore these vehicles. So if you want a nice, beautiful convertible, hey, they'll make one up for you personally, and that's part of the club. And the profits and the proceeds and stuff go to keeping the go-kart league going, because they're avid go-kart fans. They got their own go-karts. But like I said, I think this might be one of those leagues where the people go to wherever they're going to hold the event for that weekend, and then they go there and they use their equipment and they'd race. So as a racer, you'd be using other people's stuff, so that when they get to your place, they're using your stuff. So so that it kind of makes it a little bit fair that way, so that every driver at that one place would probably have or the home team would have an advantage, because they can up their stuff while just maybe not. That stuff doesn't happen in this league. Everybody's honest. It's a good league. We got good sponsorship. Now I got to come up with a name for the sponsor. Freebird night. Freebird caddies? No. I like the Freebird thing though because it's they're open. They're not coupes though, are they? Are they 4 doors? I have to look. They're not sport coupes, but they'd be built. They're built for cruising. That's what they're cruisers. How about that Freebird Cruisers? The Freebird Cruiser Club. OelGrez is I got the name of it. I got that. I got it here. In fact, I was gonna play it. It's part of in here. Let's see. Some more stuff we done earlier in the studio. I still got the drums going in there. Listen to it. Can you hear it? Now we need to get some guitar. We could do that. We can work on that tomorrow. We got PhylEd back from bingo. And like I said, when she's at bingo, best time to sit at the drums. Best time to play the drums. Because I can play them as loud as I want. And even the mic over here, sitting over by the computer, probably picks up the drums better. But we need guitars. I need the bass guitar in there. I need to get the acoustic plugged in, do some stuff that might be Porter. And now I need to get Audacity so I can start working on Jazz's voice. Because I did it for Wheels and Hot Pavement Smoke. That's how I got the voice. I did the words, I recorded them, and then there's a filter in there to turn it into a woman's voice at a different octave. So it's like you do that, and then you click that on there, and that's where Jazzy's voice came from. So Wheels and Hot Pavement Smoke was written by ELAstudio and Sons studio editor. And the voice of Jazzy Jazz, that's where it came from. And I do have Audacity on the laptop. If I ever get the PC mic, I can put it on there, and then I could have 2 sources picking it up, and then I can play with the different tracks. And that's what you do. You turn the volume down on one, turn it up on the other, and then you can create some harmonies that way, depending upon picking stuff up in the background, or putting it quietly in the background. Like, let's take the drums here now. I can turn them completely up, or I can turn them way down so you can hear them. It creates the rhythm, but they're not the nuisance. And that's where just laying down a little bass track with this would be so cool. And because it sets the time, it sets the rhythm. And I'm working on some different things with that. So that's the first time I got to use the camera. I actually was able to get some footage. So now what we're going to do is use the camera. We're going to tear down the kit, and we're going to put it back together using like stop-go animation. And then we'll bring the drums back in. And in the meantime, while that's happening, we'll get the bass track going on that. And we're getting to the end of this clip, and there it is. The Black Hat Club. Yes, sir. Freebird. Oh, what did I say it was? I'll have to go back and listen. I forgot already. We got to write this stuff down. We have no script, though.
Yes, we know. We just did that. We slid this one down, this track just here just a minute ago. And now I'm recording this one on the other side of that track. So we moved that track over, and then we put this track in here. Now I'm going to go back to the beginning of the clip and start a new audio track, and we're going to do some editing. And this is Ride the Lazy River. This is Grezzel's Den, Ride the Lazy River.
We did it. We made it to the end. We got it in under 1456. It fits. Everybody did an awesome job. From ELAstudio and Sons, PhylEd and OelGrez. Thank you for watching. And I hope everybody has a great summer. Later.